This is 158, 157. Okay, we're on 61.
I finished a 60 exercise.
Okay. Okay, paying attention? Yes? Okay, whose? Now, a lot of people think that whose means the plural of who. Yes? But this is not true. Okay? Whose refers to belonging, possession. So, for example, if I say, whose water is this? Whose? Like, who does it belong to? But it's very different if I say, who are you? Who is she? Now I'm referring to the person. But when I say whose, I'm talking about a thing, an object. Could be also a person, because let's say if we have some children here playing, and I go, whose children are these? So maybe Jobo goes, oh, they're my children. Correct? So I go, whose, as in who do they belong to? Okay? And it can be for singular and it can be for plural. So, how do I know the difference? When I go, whose is, I'm talking about one. But if I say whose are, now it is plural. Okay? So, for example, it's very common that you see glasses. Yes, we talked about this yesterday. That glasses, they have two eyes. It's one item, but two. So it's like two in one, correct? Just like your shoes, just like your pants, correct? So this is plural. So we say glasses. Because if I say glass, now I'm referring to the glass that you drink. And so you can say, oh, where do you want these glasses? Oh, put them in the pantry. But now I'm talking about many glasses. But here to say, whose glasses are these? So I'm going to say in plural, whose glasses are these? Yes? And I'm referring to these. To say, oh, they're, and we say who they belong to. Do you understand? Yes? Okay, good. So now here we've got, hi Swastika, good morning. So here we say mine, yeah? And I always give the example, I think a very good example are children. Yeah? You have children, I have children, Jabu has children, Tashi has children. Balu, do you have children?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many children do you have?
Two.
Two. How old are they?
One 8 year complete, one 3 year.
So one is 2 years old and the other, sorry?
One student 8 years complete.
No, I can't understand. Sorry. Can you pronounce better? One is?
One is 88.
8.
8.
8 years old. Okay, so one is 8 years old and the other is 2.
2.
Okay, beautiful age.
Thank
And you have 4, 5, right? 4, 5 years old. How old are your daughters? Jubu? Yeah.
One is
7 years old. And the other?
10 years old.
10. Okay. So at this age, right? So for example, Palu has children that are very different. Yeah. 2, a baby. So the baby most probably, to say something, grabs this, right? Okay. And then the 8-year-old, no, mine. Give it here. Pass it to me. It's mine. Yeah. Very common. And then the baby's, because that's how they are. And so then they start, it's like, it's mine. It's like, no. And then, Daddy. Always. Oh, Mommy. Look. Da, 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 da. It's taking mine. This happens all the time. I know, because I have children too. So, but me, very practical, by the way. When it's like, Mommy, it's like, straight away, no questions. So next time they don't ask me, they fix the problem themselves, yeah? But this is very common to go, mine. I also remember, you want to say something? You want to say something? No? You don't want to say something?
No.
Do you want to say something? No? No, okay. I always remember with my dad. My dad, well, praise him, he's in heaven. But when I was little, I absolutely adored my dad. My dad for me was my superhero, my Superman, my Richard Gere, my everything. Okay? Yeah, no, really. My dad for me, still today. I talk to my dad every morning. I go, good morning, Dad. And then at night, thank you, Dad, for the day. And I go to sleep every day. I talk to my dad. And I remember I used to say to my mom, because my mom, very jealous with my dad. And I used to say to my mom, Mommy, my daddy. And she would say, no, mine. Right? You play this all the time. It's like, no, my daddy. Your daddy? My daddy? And my mom is, no, mine. Or with my little brother. Too. Well, my little brother, I shouldn't say this, little shit, but, with my mom. It's like, oh, my mommy. You can take my mom. I don't want that. But my daddy. You know what I mean? These are very, very common cases or very good examples of where we use these, possessive pronouns. You girls are friends. And sometimes, you use the pens and you might forget to say, oh, is this your pen? No, I think it's yours. So you see, I think it's yours. Instead of saying, I think it's your pen, so being specific, you don't need to, because we are talking about this. And again, these possessive pronouns, so we said mine, yours, ours, yes, theirs, his, hers, and its, yes, replaces, give me a minute, replaces the objective pronoun and the thing. Okay, so this replaces this idea, but we need the idea. If we don't have the idea, I have no idea what you are talking about. If you come and you say to me, for example, mine is red. What are you talking about? My jacket. Oh, okay. But you need to say first the first idea. If I say, for example, let me see, Kate. So Kate's hair is longer. Her hair, so you see, I'm using this because I'm giving the idea. So her hair, Kate's hair, same thing. Kate's hair, her hair. Do I say Kate's her hair? No. No. Too much, right? So it's one or the other. So Kate's hair is longer than, I'm comparing, one. And so now I went here. I don't need to say hair again because obviously we are talking about hair. If I go, for example, let's say to Jabul's house and I walk in and I go, and Jabul goes, oh, do you like the house? Yeah. It's bigger than mine. Huh? So he says to me, do you like the house? And I go, yeah, it's bigger than mine. What are we talking about? The house. He asked me, do you like the house? So you don't need to repeat yourself again and again all the time. And so that is the job of this. It helps us to control better our ideas and not get so confused. Because, for example, if Jabul says to me, do you like my house? I go, oh, your house is very big. Your house is bigger than my house. It's like, house. Too confusing. Yeah? So it's much easier to say, do you like the house? Oh, yeah. It's bigger than mine. Practical, short. Understand? So this is how you use this for possession, not for people. Unless, as we said, you're talking about the possession, right? So, for example, my family, yeah, and when I talk about my family, I'm talking about my the father of my children and my children, yes? We are what is called, and it's very common today, I hear a lot of students, the same situation, we have what we call a blended family. It's a blended family. What does this mean? That I got married and my husband had a daughter and I had 3 children. And after we had 2 more. So basically when we say, oh, because my husband was always, how many children do you have? And he goes, 5. And I go, but you only contributed with 2. I came with children and you had children. So not 5. And like, just trying to tell him because he goes 5. Like, when probably like Tashi, right? When we say, how many children does Tashi have? 4. And we go, wow. Huh? It's like macho, huh? So my ex always went, oh, how many children? 5. But you didn't do the 5, huh? Anyway, so whenever we explain, and they go, 5 children. Yeah. So mine, hers, and ours. Look, mine, hers, and ours. So this is what I'm talking about when we have a blended family. That children from everywhere. Okay? Yeah. It's very common. There's even a movie, by the way, that is called this. Mine, yours, and ours. Exactly. Blended. Blended. Yeah, okay. In English, it's blended family. So meaning that, yeah, they come from different origins and they become one. Let me get the copies for the girls. Blended. So D.
It's different from different country also can call blended family.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Most probably.
Oh.
Most probably, yeah. Yeah, because blended means just mixed. You know, blended comes from, at home in the kitchen, you have the blender and you put everything and you press and zzz, it mixes. It's a blend. Huh? Cocktail. Oh, okay, you're going there. Okay, yeah, sure.
Blended is spelling. Blended
Sorry?
is spelling.
How do you write it?
No.
Yes.
You're asking me, how do you write? Okay, so how do you write it? Blended. There's even a movie with what's the name? Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler. It's called Blended Family when they go to Africa. Huh? Yeah, it's a very good, funny movie. Yeah, it is. Okay. Are we good? Yes? Understanding? So remember, always the origin of pronouns is going to be here in the subject. This for me is the most important. Why? Because if you know the base, the origin, then it's very easy to work out the rest. Okay? And again, remember I told you one of the biggest mistakes yesterday afternoon, I was correcting all afternoon because some of the students were like, your. And I go, mine? No, not mine. Oh, sorry, hers, her. You see what I mean? So I don't know why people always think like, and you. No. Because when you say, yes, Nicole, because your children, and I go, my children. Oh, no, her children. So if you know she, then you go her, and then you go hers. Okay? Good? Okay, let's see. Ana Maria, when you're ready. Yeah. Oh, Ana Maritza, sorry.
We use my, your,
Etc.
etc. Must noun
What do you mean must? Plus.
plus noun. My hands, your book, your
So-
book,
Wait a minute. So yeah, it's not your. Remember, your. No, not your.
your
Your book.
etc.
Yes.
My hands are cold.
Yep.
Is your book?
Is this
Is this your book?
your?
Your book. Helen gave me her umbrella.
Umbrella.
Is their problem? No, our problem.
Continue.
We use mine, yours, etc. without a noun. No. Is this book mine or yours?
Okay.
What?
Continue.
My book or your book?
Yeah. So it's the same to say, is this mine or yours? So is this book mine or yours? So it's like saying, is this my book or your book? So instead of saying book, you just say once and then possession. Okay? It's the same idea, the same thing.
I did not have an umbrella, so Sarah gave me hers.
Yep.
Is the same her umbrella. Is their problem, not ours. Is the same, no ours problem. We went in our cars and they went in theirs.
Yep.
Is the same their car.
Okay. Good. So you see, it's exactly the same. I didn't have an umbrella, so Sarah gave me hers, her umbrella. It's their problem, not ours, their problem. So you see, their problem. It's describing the possession of the problem, but not ours. We don't repeat again. Not our problem. We went in our car and they went in theirs. This is also very common to say, oh, let's say we have planned a trip. Now Easter's coming, Easter. Yeah. So we have holidays. And a lot of people travel and they go away and they have plans, with different families. And always the question is, okay, so in which car or in whose car are we going? Oh, let's go in Tashi's because he has the big van. It's bigger. Yeah, because our car is smaller. Ours is smaller. So, let's go in Tashi's. And again, I don't need to say Tashi's car. So I go, let's go in Tashi's because we're talking about the car. So I don't need to say. See what I mean? Let's go in his because it's bigger. And so, yeah, essentially, this is why we don't repeat. We went in our car and they went in theirs. Very common. You can use his with or without a noun. And so this is what I was saying. Like, is this his camera or hers? It's his. We're talking about the camera. Just like when I say, oh, Kate's hair is longer than mine. I don't need to repeat hair because we know what we're talking about. Yeah? Now, this is very common. Usually, all you guys say, teacher, I have one friend. I have one friend from Australia. I have one Australian friend. I know one Australian guy, one Australian girl. You always say, I have one. English speakers, we don't speak like that. Okay? So we use commonly this. So when I say, you know what? A friend of mine, I can also say, oh, a Colombian friend of mine or a Korean friend of mine, or I can say also a friend of his, some friends of yours. If, for example, somebody comes home and is Victoria home? No, she's at the university. Okay. Tell her I'll call her later. Okay. So, Victoria, I think a friend of yours came to the house to see you. Who was it? I don't know. She said she would call you later. You see? When you want to tell maybe a story about your friend or a similar experience, we share this all the time. I don't know if you hear when I always say a student of mine. You can use it with everything. You can say a neighbor of mine, a classmate of mine, a roommate of mine, a co-worker, a colleague, a workmate, anything you want. But we always say of mine. Just say, I know the story of a student of mine. She said that to say something, a workmate of his happened, da, 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 da. So What I'm saying is, it's very common for us that we share information or experiences that we have, right? To say, oh, constantly, I hear when you, for example, Maritza, you talk about your friends in the United States and their experiences, right? To give people experience of their situation here. So here you can say, oh, so it's okay to say, I have some friends in the States. You can say that. Because some friends of mine that live in the United States, it's another way. Okay? So instead of saying, oh, I have one friend, this we don't do. Or I have one brother, I have one sister. No. I have a friend, I have a brother, I have a sister. Jabu, you have 2 children. So you say, a child of mine, you know what I mean? You can use it with everything. Okay? Tashi, when you're ready.
Friend of mine or friend of my kid, some friends of yours, I walk out to meet a friend of mine, not a friend of me, who was in the restaurant with a friend of his,
Yep.
not a friend of him. Are those multiple friends of yours, not friends of you?
Okay. Good. Okay. And this one, as we said, this is the most common way that we use the possessive pronouns. So whose? Whose? And so you go, whose is this? Whose are these? So whose? Whose phone is this? Is it your phone? His phone? My phone? So you can use whose with or without a noun. So the noun would be the pen, the car, the child, the thing. Whose money is this? Whose is this? So here when we go, whose money? Yes, money is uncountable. You cannot count money. Yeah, you can't count money. No. You can't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't count money. Okay? Why? Because you can't count money. You count the dollars. You count the cents. You count the what is it? The yen, the pesos. The what do you guys use? The rupiah. Yeah. So you count the currency, but you can't count money. You don't go 1 money, 2 money, 3. You can't do that. You go $1, $2, $3. This you can do. So that's why money is singular. It's uncountable. So here I use singular. And I go, whose money is this? Whose is this? It's mine. Whose shoes are these? Whose are these? Their jobs. So just like when I said, okay, so whose car are we going to use to go on holiday? Oh, we're going to use Tashi's car, right? We're going in Tashi's. So here, whose shoes? So remember we said shoes? 2. So plural, because I can count. So whose shoes are these? So this one is this one, or these 2, 3, 4, etc. It is countable. Yeah? So whose are these? They're John's. Okay? Oh, hi. Hello to Malta too. Okay, so possessive pronouns. Yeah. How are you, my friend? Always following me, huh? I saw you were looking at my LinkedIn too. Anyway, nice to see you. To think we're in different countries now, huh? Okay, good. Let's see. So here we go. Yes? So it is the same to say your money, it's yours. Yes? So to say, here, what's this for? It's your money. For what? It's yours. Yeah, for your expenses. Correct? For whatever. Buy something, some clothes, whatever. Yeah? It's my bag. So it's mine. Not me. Mine. Yeah? It's mine. Yeah. It's our car. So it's ours. Good. Some people say it's difficult to, let's say it's difficult sometimes to pronounce the hour, the hours. You know what? I fix that in a second. When people don't know how to say hour and they go hour, hour. No. If I hit you, you go ow. That's the pronunciation. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Huh? You hit your classmate, you ow. Oh, you did it good. Right? So ow, owls. It isn't that difficult. They're her shoes. So they're hers. Yeah. It's their house. It's theirs. Good. They're your books. They're yours. And remember, it's not your. It's not your. It's yours. Yes? Yo. When you go yes. We don't say yes. We say yeah. Yes. Okay? Good. They're my glasses, so they're mine. And then it's his coat, so it's his. Okay? Good. Any questions? And again, we're replacing, yes? This concept, my bag, we exchange for this one. It's the same. You can choose both, right? You can choose one or the other. Can I use the two? No. You need to choose. Or it's one or the other. Okay? Yeah, you can't say, for example, oh, it's my bag, it's mine. Doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, again, we need the context. Okay? Yeah. Good. Let's continue. Okay. In this one, we need correct to see which one is the correct option. So here it says, it's their problem or it's theirs problem. Now, because we have the problem, we're going to use the adjective pronoun. So it's their problem, not, now I don't have problem, so I'm going to use ours. Yeah? Okay. This is a nice camera. Is it your or yours? Yours, correct? It's the second one. And then that's not, so here we have umbrella, my, not mine. because we have the umbrella. And then here we just have the color. So now we say, mine is black. Good? Yep. Whose books are these? Yours, or mine? Yours or mine. Catherine is going out with her friends. Her, not hers. Because you've got friends. Yes? Mine room is bigger than hers. My room, yes, is bigger than hers. Good. They have 2 children, but I don't know their names. And it says, can we use your washing machine?
Ours.
Jabu? Our or ours?
Ours.
Ours. Because I don't have the washing machine. The washing machine is here. So ours. Ours isn't working. Okay, good. Okay. Good job, everyone. Okie dokie. So, a friend of mine. So, we said that we can say, oh, a friend of mine. It's very common when you tell your stories, to say, oh, you know what? A friend of mine happened the same thing. Oh, a friend of mine. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't go to your party. A friend of mine stopped by my house or came to visit. Yeah? If, for example, let's say your friend comes to see you and this person comes with another person and you might go, who is this? Oh, it's a friend of mine. Yeah? So who was the girl that was with, your friend, Robert? Oh, that's just a friend of ours. See? So, as I said, it's much better to express this way than to say, oh, I have a friend and what's not. And what is worse is when you say, I have one friend. Yeah, I have 2 friends. No, that's not how English speakers talk. Okay, so this one. So again, if I have, let's say, for example, oh, bless you. So here, I have I, so of course, I'm going to use mine. Remember that one translates into the other. If I have they, this translates into theirs. So it says she. She's going out with a friend of her or hers? Hers. Yeah? We had dinner with some friends. It must be plural because you've got some. You see, the a is one, but the some is more than one. So, some friends of ours. Good. I play tennis with a friend of mine. Good job. Tom, he is going to meet a friend of his. No, not him. His. Remember swastika. him refers to the object. So he is the subject, and then him is the object. The he does the action, and the him receives the action. Yes? Tom is going to meet a friend, only one, of his. Good. This is a question. Do you know those people? Are they, so we've got plural, are they friends of yours? Good. Yes. And why yours? Because we have the you. Good. Tired today, Kate? Huh? What time did you go to sleep last night? Did you sleep okay? You look tired. Yeah, you didn't sleep last night. What were you doing? What were you doing?
House.
Oh, you were moving house. Oh. Children? Oh, really? You have 2 children, Kate? Oh, really? How old are your children?
10 years old and 6 years
6 and 10. Wow. I'm so lucky that I finished. No more. 6 and 10. Wow. Yeah. Grandchildren, yeah. Okay, let's continue. Everybody copied? Good. Amazing. So, here. Okay. So it says, again, whose we said belong to. Yeah? Who, person. So whose. And it goes, whose car is this? One. Is this one? Oh, it's, so this person goes, it's theirs. Correct? This one. Whose camera is this? Oh, it's hers. Correct. Yeah. Write it down. Write it down. Yes. With the S. Good. Yes. Whose camera is this? Because only one. It's hers. Yes, with S. Okay. Good. Next. What do we call these? What do we call these? Gloves. No gloves. It isn't glove. It's gloves. Okay? So, gloves. And so, gloves, how many? 2. Why? Because I have 2 hands. Correct. So, again, it's the 2 in 1. Yeah? So, whose gloves are these? And so, they're mine. Correct. Good. This one. Whose hat is this? It's his. Good. And this one is, whose money is this? It's what? No, she's not saying. She's going, it's yours. Yes, it's yours. And this one now, whose, and she has 2, so whose bags are these? They're ours. Good job. Yeah, they're ours. Sorry? No, they're not suitcases. They're bags. No, they're not. They're bags. Suitcase is the with the wheels. Yes, this is a bag. No, not suitcases. Mm-hmm. Any questions? No? Let me have a look.
No, it's next. There are mine.
Sorry, let me look because I don't see anything. Sorry.
There are mine. If there
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
About that.
of course.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yeah. They're mine. Yes. You have to put the verb to be. Okay. Let's see how you guys go, if you understood. This one doesn't look too good. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you guys want to take, let's say 5-10 minutes, go to the bathroom, get coffee.
Nicole,
Yeah, Molly.
do you know how do I spend these 2 days?
Sorry?
Do you know how did I spend the 2 days?
Oh, would you like to know how?
Would you like to know?
Yeah, what happened?
I was killing by the period pain.
You were what?
Killing by the period pain.
Oh, you were dying.
I'm dying.
Dying, from period cramps. Oh.
Almost dead.
Oh, really? I never, you know what? I never suffered from that at all.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, no, thank God. After I got operated, yeah, like older, yeah, but you know.
I think it's because I ate too much ice cream.
Oh, yeah, too cold.
Yeah.
Plus the change of the weather.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's getting cold now.
Yeah, it is. It's the weather's changing.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting sick too, so you have to be careful.
Mm.
Yeah, my daughters suffer the same thing, so got to stay in bed, hot water bottle here, and yeah.
You know, brown.
I actually miss you. I was like, Molly hasn't come.
Sorry.
No, don't say sorry. It's okay. Like if you're not feeling well, it's fine.
You know, brown sugar and ginger make tea.
Yeah.
Makes better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go have something to drink, something warm, some tea or something.
Just having the coffee.
Yeah. Oh, everyone disappeared.
战怎么说？啊，打仗，打仗，什么打仗？战争，不是，我说英文，英文怎么说？having a war，没有，你家那会打仗吗？不是，不是，他说的好像就是这句意思，但是我不知道他说的是打仗的意思。谁说？我说。然后我不知道他说的是他有说，他跟你说，说他们在打仗，但是我感觉那个词，他说的那个词是白我。是吗？那就是站着，WAR，然后我没看懂的意思。哦，我说你看那个句子，没有。然后我到听懂了，
我这个Mentira. ¿Cuál es la onda? Pasti, ¿no? Sí. You understand? August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March. November, 8 महीना में बचे. Ano? August में आओ ना. August, September, October, November, December. March, 7 महीना में बचे. August. August का मतलब क्या? गीत कंपोज हुआ ना. Sería totalmente bueno. Así que fue. Don't know. I just don't know. Nó sao nên hảo thì sao nên mình là gì có thể muốn cái việc đó cái tôi sợ là mình sẽ phải sao tôi sẽ xử lý đi vào số
Okay. Let's see how clever you guys are, huh?
Okay.
Notice how I say how clever you are, not how good a teacher I am. Because I know I'm a good teacher. Huh? Okay, let's see. Did you arrive yesterday? Okay? You get home? Okay? Just in time. Run.
It's not
Monday एक दिन बने था.
It's not true.
मेरे को
Oh, not
चेंज
today.
ला रहे हैं क्या कोई ला दो दिन महीना Friday आए Friday Thursday आए अनि Friday आए अनि त्यसपछि Monday आए त्यसपछि
It's Molly. There's a song. Don't you know the song? Creedence Clearwater. Huh? Remember? Yeah. I think is that Creedence Clearwater or is that Little Richard? Can't remember. Yeah. What?
No. I'm naming them. Here.
Oh, here we go. Okay, we're back. So let's see. Look what it says. This is the essence of the pronouns. This is why, because you might go, why do these people use so many pronouns? Like, what's the idea of so many? Well, this is the purpose. Pronouns are words that replace. So stand in place, replace nouns. They are often used to avoid repetition. For example, Becky was happy. Becky had won Becky's first race. Very confusing, yeah? Becky was happy. Becky had won Becky's first race. Yes, it's very confusing. But if I say, it says, see how the repetition of the noun Becky is Rebecca. Becky is short for Rebecca. It's a girl's name, a woman's name. It says, see how the repetition of Becky in the above makes the sentence sound clumsy? Clumsy is untidy, disorganized. Using pronouns is more effective because, look, I say, Becky was happy. She had won her first race. Sounds clean, clear, right? Much better. Becky was happy. Becky had won Becky's first race. Confusing. Becky was happy. She had won her first race. Sounds much better. Correct? Now, I told you that the pronouns are in categories, correct? Of singular and plural. First, second, and third person. Yeah? Why I said this is important? Because if you know that I is first person, then you will think when you write my, myself, me. They all belong in the same first person. Yeah? Another thing, you guys that are very young, when you're looking for work, yes, I see the CVs, the curriculum vitae. And I see a lot of people when I say, teacher, can you check my curriculum vitae? The first thing I see, they put, I am responsible. I am hardworking. I have experience. No, this is not the correct way to write a CV. When you write a CV, you always use third person. Where you use the first person is when you write the letter. When you do the presentation letter that goes with your curriculum vitae, that is where you say I. But when you do the document where it says name, summary, you always use third person. Okay? It's a document. This also is super important. For example, Joe, if in the future, or Molly, you go to study at the university they will tell you, this document must be written this way, that way, usually third person. So always he, she, or it, not I. So this is why in a CV we put, for example, responsible professional with over 20 years experience, hardworking, reliable, punctual, experienced in, speaks English, all third person, not I. Do you understand? That can make a big difference between getting a job or not. Okay? Because if somebody, like, it will depend on the job, of course, but if it's like a professional, of course, if they say I am, it's like, I don't think this person knows to speak English, you know? So the presentation has to be correct. And again, you, your, yours. He, him, his. She, her, hers. You see, they belong to the same group. They don't change. It, its. We, us, our, ours. They, them, their, theirs. Okay? These are all the pronouns. So, let's see. So it says here, it says, fill in the gaps in these sentences. Let me see if I can make it bigger. There we go. Okay. So it says, fill in the gaps with an appropriate pronoun. Yes? So it says Ollie. Ollie can be short for Oliver or Olivia. So it could be a female, it could be a male. Yeah? This depends on how you want to say it. So it says, Ollie did not look forward, so she didn't want to spring because no, not his. Where is the thing, Jabu? So not the thing, huh? He or she. So we're talking about the person. So because he or she, depending on how you see it, suffered from hay fever. What is hay fever? Achoo! 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 Huh? Allergy. Okay? Hay fever. Very common in the spring, very common when we have flowers and the trees and the leaves and everything. Yes, hay fever. Allergy. Okay? Good. The donkey. An animal. What's the donkey? Like a horse, right? What does the donkey do? Huh? Donkey. Yeah? So the donkey lifted head. What? No. But it's possession. Lifted head. It's adjective pronoun. Yeah? And this is subject. Personal. It said, the donkey lifted its head when the master called. Next, Conchita and Sack were pretty disorganized. Huh?
Yes.
No. What? I can't hear, sorry. Kate? What did you say, Kate? Lane? No. Huh? They. So they, yes, because we're talking about Conchita and Zach, had left,
Yes.
not theirs, because we've got tickets, had left possession, their, their tickets behind and couldn't get into the concert. Come here quickly, guys. Are not going to believe what.
You.
Okay. You. But it's plural, yeah? So, yes, it's correct. You are not going to believe what I. Good job. What I found. Good. Guy is the name of a male, a man. So Guy pushed away His plate hated lamb's fry. Who? He. Good job. Hated. You love or hate? Contrary. Okay? Good. Okay. Let's continue. It says, highlight the pronouns in the following sentences. So, here, my. What pronoun is my? Yes, it is first person, but what pronoun is it? Is it a subject? Is it objective? Is it possessive? Is it objective? What type of pronoun is it? What? It's an adjective pronoun. Beautiful. So this is the pronoun. It's an adjective pronoun. Okay. What other pronouns do you have? What other pronouns do we have in this sentence? What other pronouns do we have? Yours. Okay. And what type of pronoun is it, Jabu? No. What is it? Possessive. Thank you. It's a possessive pronoun. Is correct. It says Harry loved his Labrador, Larry. Okay, so his, and what pronoun is his? Adjective pronoun. Thank you, Balu. Yes, adjective pronoun. Good job. Now, what about Harry? What pronoun is Harry? It's a pronoun. It's a name. It's a person, a guy. So what pronoun is Harry? He, and what is he? What type of pronoun is he? Personal. So yeah, so this is the personal pronoun. Yeah, the subject, if you want. And what about Larry? So Larry also, it's the dog, the name of the dog. So Larry is what pronoun? No, personal's only at the beginning.
Name of the dog? Larry?
Sorry?
What's Larry? Larry is the name
Larry
of,
is the name of the dog.
That's also.
It's a pronoun because it's a name. No, it's not possessive because the his is the objective. So no, Larry is the name of the dog. Objective. Good. Yes. It's an objective pronoun. It's the object. So you always have the subject here at the beginning and the object at the end. Okay? This one does the action. This one receives. This one, pronouns. What pronouns do we have? I. Okay. And what type of pronoun is I? No, objective is after, at the end. This is at the beginning.
It's subject.
It's the subject. Thank you. Yes, correct. I thought what is this one? What pronoun is this one? Subject. Yes. And you? What is you? I thought I heard you come. What pronoun is it? Object. Correct. Come home last night. Did you have a good time? So you is what? No. Do you? Personal. It's a subject. Good. What is this one? No. Objective is always after the verb. Jabu. Object. After the verb. So this one? Subject. And what about Tim and Felix?
Them.
Yes, them. So if it's them, good job, Swastika. If it's them, then what is it? Is it subject? Good. Thank you, Jabu. Jabu's like, object. Huh? No. Okay. I forced them to go to the races with me. They, what is it? Subject or object? Subject. They were completely bored. Another one. A tiny mouse.
Subject.
Subject. Remember this side. Yes, it's an it. Subject. Scurried. Ran very fast over our kitchen floor. Our kitchen floor. No, not an object. It's possession. What? No. Kitchen floor. It's possession, yes, but which one? Objective or possessive? Objective. It. So this is the mouse, by the way. Okay. It. Subject. Raised its head.
It's
Head.
possessive.
Possessive. Which one? Objective or possessive?
Head. It's possessive.
Objective. Because you're describing whose head? Whose head? Its head. Objective. It's describing the possession. And when it, subject, heard me, object, shout. I shout when I talk. And then bolted, chum, into its hole. What is this one? Huh? No, because you have hole. It's possession. Which one?
Objective.
Adjective. Behind the fridge, I freaked. This one? Subject. So as you can see with these examples, we use the pronouns a lot. We use them a lot, so you need to know them. Any questions? So again, this is the same thing we saw on Monday. On Monday, we saw the different pronouns, correct? And this is the practice you have in your worksheets, okay? So if you don't remember, go back to the beginning and you check them, okay? Good. These ones, I want you to do them by yourself, okay? So finish these and, and show me, okay? So this one says, rewrite, let me erase. So this one, it says, rewrite these sentences here. Rewrite again. Using pronouns to replace some of the nouns. The purpose, the idea, is to make the sentences sound less clumsy, less disorganized. So to clean them. So this one says, Amy watched me for a moment before Amy left the room. Okay? So you write here. What would be the alternative? Okay? Good. When you're done, you can come and show me. Okay.